Yo, yo, yo. Okay, so the other day, I almost fell in the bus. And the reaction that I had was something that I last felt a long time ago. Because I'm not usually someone who's embarrassed or who's shy, to say the most. It was like I stiffened up. You know that feeling when like something like that happens, when you almost fall, then you just like stiffen up, almost like trying to act like nothing happened. I don't really know how to describe it, but you know what I'm talking about, bro. When you stiffen up, right? I thought everyone was looking at me in their minds, being like, this guy almost fell, bro. Look at this guy, bro. But in actuality, when I looked back, no one was looking at me, bro. People were on their phones. So that got me thinking, why was my initial reaction to stiffen up and to feel almost like not shy or embarrassed, but it's like that stiffening up, right? Why was that my initial reaction? And above that, also, this same week, there's a friend of mine who got a buzz cut. Where I'm from, we call it a cheese cob or a military cut. Basically, it's being bold, right? And before he even showed everyone else the cut, he was already embarrassed about the cut. And that had me thinking also about this one very important topic, about assumptions, right? Now, the whole premise of this whole video will be on how to stop feeling less confident around people. No matter what happens, bro. But for most people, it's not even like something has to happen. The moment they get in a group setting, it's like they usually like see themselves below everyone else and they shrink, if you know what I mean. You make yourself small and then it's like you start feeling less confident. So that's what we are attacking today. And the main focus will be assumptions. Because given back that story of me almost falling in the bus, it's the assumption that everyone was thinking negatively of me. And I was like, look at this guy, bro. That's the assumption that I had. But in actuality, people were on their phones, which means the assumption was wrong. It wasn't a fact. It was just a thought that I thought people were thinking about me. Right? In that same example about my friend also, who got the basket, but hadn't shown anyone, but was already feeling less confident. Think about it, bro. He felt less confident before even showing anyone the haircut. Before people even saw it, which means it was all in his head. Assumptions. He thought people were going to think negatively of him. So point number one, assumptions. Why we feel less confident around other people or whenever we get into group settings, right? Or when something almost embarrassing happens. Most of us walk into those social situations already assuming people are thinking the worst about us. But in actuality, this is just a habit. And our minds are filling in the blank spaces when in reality, we don't know what these people are thinking. You can't read people's minds, bro. That's the reality of it. There's only one way to find out. Is to actually go through it. But you doing the worrying before actually, like, seeing it for yourself is just extra work that you don't have to do. And it's just you, like, sabotaging yourself, self-sabotage. And the more we believe these assumptions, the less confident we feel. My friend literally created a reality for himself where he now felt less confident, when in actuality, nothing like that even happened. There was no reason for him to feel less confident, to feel shy, to feel embarrassed. There was no reason at all, bro. Like imagine you, like someone sitting next to you, and then they just start feeling embarrassed and shy. And you don't even know why. You're just looking at someone feeling embarrassed and shy and shrinking. You know that feeling, bro, when someone is shrinking. And then they tell you later that I thought you were thinking badly of me. I thought you were judging this about me. When in actuality, you were just chilling, bro. That's the same thing with other people, bro. You may be feeling shy and all these emotions. But in actuality, people are just living their lives, bro. So the thing that you should do about that is to clear your mind. That's point number two. To drop the assumptions. One of the simplest confidence boosts is to walk into situations with zero assumptions. Go in neutrally and don't assume good or bad. Just do it, bro. Another motto of mine is I do what I want. It's like no matter how I'm feeling, like if I'm feeling shy, embarrassed, or if I'm not feeling like actually like let's say it's raising your hand in class and you are scared of what people will think about you. My whole motto is I do what I want, in that no matter what these people will think, no matter who's watching, no matter who's laughing, no matter who's dissing, I'll still do what I want. That's my whole motto. So it's clear your mind. Drop the assumptions, right? Because as we say, the assumptions are the one thing that's holding you back before anything even happens. You're already feeling less confident for no reason. You're already eating away your confidence before anything even happens. So as a whole, drop the assumptions as a whole. Don't even think anything. Go neutrally and just do what you want to do. Empty your mind. That's basically the whole point. Then point number 3, assume the positive instead. Clearing your mind is something that may be very difficult for most people, because if you're not a person who usually meditates and who has no experience in being mindful of your senses and what's going on in your own mind and nitpicking your own thoughts, you won't really find it easy to clear your mind. Because let's say you're in a situation that makes you nervous, you're about to present in front of the whole class. You won't find it easy to clear your mind because you have all these things going on, you have all this pressure on you, and your heart is pounding, you're all nervous and everything. In that moment, if you're able to clear your mind, you find that you won't be nervous anymore. But it doesn't come easy for most people because it's not something that most people practice. So the counter act to that, since you can clear your mind, is assume the positive instead. Instead of what most people do, assuming the negative, assume the positive. If you find it tough to make no assumptions, start assuming the positive. Like, walk in the room and think, all these people are interested in me. They're here to listen to me. These people want me to walk this way. Let's say you're bouncing or you're swagging all the way. Think people want you to do that, bro. Because believe it or not, bro, there was a point in time when people I know and me also didn't have confidence to walk in a certain type of way. For example, let's say like you want to walk in a stylish way or you want to speak in a certain type of way. You may find that you don't even have the confidence to do that. But if you start assuming the positive instead, like what I said, people want you to do that. The other day also, where was I? Was I in the bus or somewhere? But I was singing. Yeah, it was in the bus. Then all of a sudden, the thought came to me, the assumption came to me that these people want me to be quiet. They don't want me to be singing, right? In the bus. Then I was like, you know what? Scratch that assumption. Let me think the opposite of that. These people want me to sing. They want to hear me sing. They want to hear my beautiful voice. And I started singing. And it worked. Because you assume the positive whenever that negative assumption comes into your mind. That negative thought that makes you shrink down. Counteract it with a positive assumption instead. And you see, it works like magic, bro. This also worked for me when I was presenting. Because sometimes you may think like you're being too loud, right? When I was presenting in class. But in actuality, counteract that assumption and say, nah, bro, these people are here to listen to me, bro. They want me to shout out loud so they can be able to hear me, right? You get it. You get the point, right? Counteract that negative assumption with that positive assumption. Whenever you think people want you to be quiet, assume they now want you to be loud. Things like that. I hope you understand the point. It's just like do the opposite. Then point number 4, the last point. Realize people are not thinking about you, bro. Here's the truth. Most people are too focused on themselves to worry about you. They are dealing with their own insecurities. Remember this, and this will take off all the pressure that you feel, bro. As I said, most people are too busy worrying about their own insecurities to actually worry about you, bro. And that's a very solid fact, I'll tell you that. An example that I can give is there may be an earthquake in China where over 33 million infants are passing away like every week. but then tomorrow you wake up with a goiter on your neck. Which one do you think you're most likely to care about? The earthquake half across the world there, where people are passing away every day, or the goiter that you woke up with and you have school tomorrow or work tomorrow? Which one do you think people are most likely to care about? The thing that's happening to them. So the whole point being that people are too busy worrying about their own insecurities to even worry about yours, bro. Yes, I'm not saying they don't notice it, but what I'm saying is, yeah, bro, we have eyes to see. I'm gonna notice your insecurity, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna worry about mine, and I'm gonna think about mine the whole day. You get it? So don't you ever think people are focusing on your insecurities, bro. They just see it and don't care. Look back to me. The whole point being, you don't have to feel insecure, bro, and you don't have to feel as if people are constantly judging you and everything. Allow yourself to be free, bro. Take off all the pressure from yourself and just be at ease, bro. Be chill. No one is thinking about you. And also, a tip that I can give for people, like, let's say someone disses you, is if someone disses you about your insecurity, this is one of their insecurities, and you see, bro. You quickly see how the tide shifts in that people care more about themselves, bro. And that's one thing that you have to understand. And yeah, bro, that's the end of the video. I just want you to remember this. And if you need to repeat the video to actually understand it, because it's something that will really boost your confidence, bro. It's letting go of assumptions, understanding the power of assumptions. As they say, as a man thinketh, so he is, right? If you think people want you to be quiet, you start acting in that quiet manner. If you think people are judging you, you start feeling self-conscious, right? It's just like the way you think, bro. And learn how to tackle your assumptions, bro. I gave you everything you needed, and you should be good, bro. And the last thing that I wanted to say for this video is thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, the channel is growing. And yeah, bro, I'm gonna be releasing a Patreon real soon. I've been making videos for the Patreon, and I hope you look forward to that. And also, music is coming on the way. I was just setting up the studio and everything. And yeah, bro. And there's the thing, the paper that I said I would post last time, that says if you're ready to sacrifice everything to achieve your dream, then you'll achieve it. So I'm not a fraud at the end of the day. Chill out, take care of yourself, and see you next time. And I'll be posting more frequently. Sorry for the inconsistency. I've been just busy doing schoolwork, but take care of yourself. Ciao.